Sure you want the glasses on?
I got to read.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish I had made it bigger, but I can't. So thanks for being here. I'm with a group that's graduating today from Energy Mastery. And if you're watching this video, I'm probably encouraging you to bring Energy Mastery into your group. So the hardest thing about the program is to answer, what is it? So for me, it's easiest to describe on graduation day, because I get to see these folks in the room that I look around the room. Every one of them, when I saw each of you here 7 weeks ago, you were different people. And each one of you said, I want to be a certain way. Well, here's the real truth. 10% of people that attend Buffini or any other training program really have great success. 5 to 7% of the people that have New Year's resolutions have success. And here's what I found in this program. Over 90% of the people that attend this program actually have the very feeling that they said they would have. And I have a confidence in 100%, but we're about 90%. How? Well, because I've found on something through my own trauma healing, through my own personal growth, and through my own training of men in how to be better men, what I've learned is something called somatic anchoring. So in this class, what we teach agents, what we teach anyone to do is to come home using something called a somatic anchor. So at the risk of a little more time, what I'm going to invite you to do, you the one that's watching this video, yes, I'm going to dare you to actually do it, because everyone in the room, can we all do it together with the person on the video? Mm-hmm. We'll do it right now. Everybody breathe together as deeply as you can, as long as you can, as slow as you can, together now. Hold it. Hold it. If you're a camera person, make sure you do it. Keep doing it. Let it out slow. We're going to do it one more time. 2 times is important, at least. Deep breath in, everyone together. We have 10 people breathing together, plus whoever's on the video. Blow out slow. What we're doing is we're activating the vagus nerve, which allows us to become in rest and digest instead of being upset. One more breath together, everybody. Deep breath. At the top, go up a little more. Let it out slow. So here's what I know. I know that some people go into slumps and can't get out. Some people get pissed off about something and they're so mad about this, they got to talk to everybody about it. You know who you are. You've probably told me your story 50 times because I've seen you telling everybody else your story. I do it too. Because when it's focusing on the problem, more of the problem happens and more arguments happen and more upset happens when I focus on the thing. So energy mastery changes the focus because it isn't about the thing. What we do is we teach people, to the attendees, to take whatever that thing is. And by the way, yeah, I got things too. I was just telling the group today about my thing. I'm not going to go into it because it doesn't matter. It's deeply personal. But the one thing that I realized is even my thing can go off on the side, just like yours, everybody's. Once we put it off on the side, we breathe deeply. That activates the vagus nerve. Then we look up at 11 o'clock and take that thing and put it up there so that we get some distance from the thing. And continue to deep breathe so that we find something that's really cool. It's called home. Home is the reference point in my body to what I feel. So what I'm going to invite everybody to do is one more time, deep breathe, and I'm going to tell you what I feel home. If anybody wants to say what you feel when you feel home, do it with me. Those of you that are watching this on video, go ahead and say it out loud too. So everybody, deep breath. Long as you can hold it. Let it out. I'm going to say what I feel. Go ahead and say it. Since the recording won't hear you, I'll just repeat what you say. I feel calm. I feel peaceful.
Authentic.
I feel authentic.
Relaxed.
I feel relaxed.
Centered.
I feel centered.
Peaceful.
Peaceful.
Relaxed.
Hopeful.
Hopeful. All right, so let's even take this a little further. Let's just say that we just got out of a meeting. We just found out that the so-and-so happened and the so-and-so really pissed us off and we're really angry and they do this thing to us a lot. You all know everybody's got this thing in our life that comes to us. It's not our fault. It's their fault and they really did the thing and we're really upset. And guess what? It's not about that either. So let's all together take that thing that happens that pisses you off. It pisses me off. I bought this breakfast burrito and it tasted terrible. And I didn't have time to buy something else. I was really pissed off until I did this. Take your thing right now, put it off at 11 o'clock, throw it up there, blow. So what we learned in the class was we learned to let go of the thing. And then once we determined and realized that more than 90% of the time when we do this process, we get what we want. So what's energy mastery? Energy mastery is a way to master my state so that I can have what I want more often, so that I don't have to live in despair. Because I know a lot of people, maybe you, that there's despair because the old way just doesn't work. If it worked, you'd have joy in your life all the time. So I believe that this way, this new way called somatic anchoring, shifts the whole thing. So the reason that I bring it to businesses, this business, Remax First, to this group is to help them change their life. It's the first accountability program that I've seen that instead of 10 or 20% success rate, it's 90 to 100%. So it's powerful. I think it's an operating, thank you, it's 5 minutes in. My goal is to have this be done in 10 minutes, so I may not have 5 minutes of things to say. So let me repeat. So energy mastery is about somatic anchoring. When I breathe deep and find a spot in my body and anchor it, and then use my eyes, I can really lock something in. So this is kind of trippy, person that's watching this video. I don't know who you are, don't know when you're watching it. Today is Thursday morning, it's about 9:45. So whoever you are, I'm looking at you really intently. If you're a real person that's on the other side of this, it sometimes can be overwhelming. So I'm staring at you really intently, inviting you to stare at me. And if you're really doing it, if you really breathed, if you really realized that you could put the thing off on the shelf, and if you'll breathe with me right now, see, they're breathing with us too. Because the only real separation in life is the separation that we create. We're all together. This community right now in this room, and everyone that's taken this group before and will come to this group again, we're only tied by time. This video could be watched by one person, it could be watched by 1,000 people, it could be watched by 1 million, and it's all the same, which is that individually, when I ground myself, and I do it in the connection with other people, and we do it together, we create a ripple that changes the world. So what somatic anchoring is and what energy mastery is, it's an operating system. It's nothing new and it's everything new. It's a way to live life in a way that's more joyful. So we just finished graduation. We had 100% of the group achieve their goal. We're just having now the collection of all this, the summation of all the info, and we're kind of bringing it to a conclusion. So I would ask anybody in the room, is there anyone that feels that you want to share anything in addition to what I've said? Don't feel obligated, and if you'd like, it'd be a great time to share what you think energy mastery is for you. It's a big thing to be on camera. I get it. It's scary. Last call. Oh, Len.
This is made me more productive. I can get more done in the day because I'm not so scattered. I don't feel so scattered.
Thank you. Thank you. And is there anybody else? Yeah, one more over there. Thanks, Kathy.
I think this program is about learning to focus your attention and your energy. It's stopping the chaos that's going on, putting your attention where you want it to be, and focusing on what you really want.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. And last call. Anybody else? Chris. Thank you.
This class helped me recognize what the thing was, and to be able to stop it, to recognize it and fix it, and to let it go away, to master the ability on how to do that. So thank you.
And if there's anybody else, but I'm gonna maybe finish off with something, because I think as a business owner, I might say, if I'm not Dave Tuscany, because I'm kind of fanatical about this stuff, but a business owner might say, well, why bother? This isn't therapy. This isn't a therapy office. This is a so-and-so company. We're here to sell stuff. We're here to make money. We're here to have successful salespeople. What would you say? What does this program do, if anything, about sales? Anybody? I think Steve?
If you're not in the moods or mindset to do the sales because of the stuff that's going on in your life, you won't make the sales. You'll just feel defeated and failing. So with this class, what it does is it helps bring you back into it, teaching you the tools on how to get through the things that get you wrong. The client that says no, the client that says yes, 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 and then at the end says no, or the client that never returns the call after calling you. It just helps you by the breathing and letting go. It brings you back to, okay, that's just one, let's go.
Nice, thank you. And anybody else, about the connection to business? What do you think this does for business?
Keeps me more focused when I am at work. Been practicing being where I'm at when I'm there, and not worrying about what's 3,000 miles away, worrying about, not even worrying, looking at it and taking the tools that I learned here and continuing just to move on.
Thank you. So here's some of the things that I think it helps with business. Number one is we worked on what our no means and what our yes means. In my periphery, do all of you that are in the group, does that feel like it resonates with you, that knowing your no and knowing your yes is more powerful in your business? Yeah. Number two, this allows me to connect with people on a deeper level. When I'm with somebody, they know that I can see right into their heart. And when I can really connect with someone, when they feel seen, when they feel understood, do you think that they're more apt to make a buying decision with me? Absolutely. How about clients for life? When I can really look somebody in the eye, like I challenged you on the camera there, to look into my eye, when we look into each other's eyes, even for just a little bit longer, we create relationships for life. I think that affects our pocketbook and our heart. And then the last thing, as it relates to business, is in a sales business, we spend most of our time and we reward people on numbers, on production. We don't reward them on having a joyful life. I have always wondered why so many successful artists kill themselves and people that seemingly have it all leave. Well, here's what I know. I know that this work really helps people to feel better about themselves. And that's what Olivia's passing has done for me, is have more passion to show people how to get right with themselves. So all this has to do with sales, and it has to do with selling homes, but the one home that doesn't cost anything, it's coming home to ourselves. That's what this program's about.